What's good, y'all? It's Julian. I'm back with another video. Happy Martin Luther King Day today, y'all. This is actually the holiday or the reason that I felt inspired to do this video. Just wanted to hit y'all with something that's meaningful and something that's dear to me, and it is the reality of Black culture today. I just want to talk about some things that I feel are problematic within our culture and our community. I think it's very important that we have these types of discussions because I think they're kind of, people are scared to talk about these things, right? And I'm not. So I want to get into it, right? So I think a major issue that we have in the Black community is a feeling of self-hatred, right? Where we feel less than because of our skin color, our socioeconomic status, and just how we're perceived in society. So I think this causes a need to want to overcompensate, where we feel like we have to be flashy, loud, and get the attention that we feel like we're lacking because of our status in society, right? And I think this creates some toxic patterns and habits that we engage in, to where we're trying to be accepted and make a name for ourselves in society. But it leads me into my next point. Sorry, it's an airplane. Leads me to my next point of we tend to glorify all the wrong things. I think this is a major problem, y'all. I think about this a lot. Our culture is mostly based off, as y'all know, hip hop culture. We identify and the people we look up to, these celebrities and these hip hop artists who are creating music and things that are talking about all the things we don't need to hear about, right? Violence, drugs, promiscuity, and we are making it seem like this stuff is normal when it's really not, right? I think it's very toxic and it leads us down a dangerous path ultimately, and it has been for decades now. Like before, the music used to be about being in love and kicking it with the homies, or a dance battle. The most heated argument in hip hop was who flyer, who fresher. Now it's like who got more bodies. And a lot of times these kids, or they call them the YNs, they be on live stream talking about all the dirt they done did. It's crazy. There's no, I feel like there's no figure to hold these youngins accountable for the stuff they're engaging in. And it leads down a path of just nothingness. I hate seeing young brothers going to jail for doing dumb stuff when they had a lot of potential. And it's sad because, again, we're normalizing this in the culture. Like, oh, that's normal. Yeah, go be a goon. Go catch a body. Go sell drugs and stuff, right? It's super whack and it's super corny, and they need to be called out right now. I feel like we're too soft on this stuff, and nobody addresses it because they're scared of being like, oh yeah, you was hating on another. But no, I'm not hating. I'm just trying to inspire others to be self-aware about these issues that are prevalent within our culture and our community. So, again, just to retract, we're glorifying all the wrong things and we're stigmatizing the good things, which is actually my next point. So we're stigmatizing, we shame things that are good for us, right? So we'll say it's corny or lame to be educated, speak well, dress well, and I think that's super dumb, obviously, because education allows you to move forward in life. It allows you to have leverage and, be able to communicate more effectively. So why would we demonize or shame being smart or being educated? You don't have to be a super nerd to just be an educated person who, carries yourself in class and, gets more respect in general. Because when you're carry yourself a certain way, you get treated a certain way, right? It's just that simple. That's the reality of life, And I think we need to stop stigmatizing, being responsible financially. I think the culture mostly encourages and advocates for blowing money on stuff that don't matter, like, shoes and chains and stuff like that, to like show that, we're fly and, we can be accepted by others. But man, forget all that. You could still dress nice. You could save money, be smart, and be conscious of, what you're doing, and how you're managing your finances, right? I think that financial literacy is not talked about enough in the community. I think it's who's really discussing it? The conversation is mostly about celebrity gossip, and don't get me wrong, there are definitely some dope people out there who are talking about, financial literacy and things that matter and have real meaning. But in general and overall, what our culture is primarily glorifying is musical artists and parties and turning up. That's how I see it, for sure. It's all on you, on your Instagram page. It's a liquor advertisement, or a turn up spot, a hookah lounge, or a music video, or a rap artist. And that's what we tend to, like I said, glorify, and we think that's cool. What's being cool is having family, being educated, building up your community, and doing things that will move us forward. That's what I'm all about, right? So, lastly, I think that we don't support each other. If you look at other groups of people, like whether it's Hispanics, Asians, or Indians, they tend to support each other. They hire each other. They stay with each other to cut down on their living expenses. They support each other, right? And I often notice that, there tends to be this hostility towards others of our own that look like us, right? You might be walking down the street or see another black person. They might mean mug you, or give you this look like, I don't mess with you, or and that's not everybody, right? You definitely meet some cool people. They'll show you some love, but I noticed it a lot. It's like, especially, it's probably just the YNs. You know what I'm saying? They be mean mugging, bro, and it's like, because they got so much anger and rage, and they feel like they're on edge, and they gotta be on the lookout for somebody hating and trying to pull up on them. But yeah, I want us to support each other more, because I feel like we tear each other down too much, and it's just, again, it goes back to that self-hatred thing, right, y'all? But despite all these things I mentioned, y'all, I'm very optimistic for 2025. I feel like me contributing to this topic and this dialogue, I think it will push forward the conversation to get us right and get us in the right place and get us in the right state of mind, right? And that's what I'm about, and I'm very passionate about this, y'all. It gives me purpose and meaning, knowing that I'm trying to make a positive change. So that's all I want to get off my chest, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate the love on the first and second video. It means a lot to me, y'all, because I'm just doing this as like I said, to inspire others, document my self-improvement journey. And yeah, this is a topic I want to get off my chest. Happy Martin Luther King Day, y'all. I hope y'all do some self-reflecting. It's super late, so y'all probably sleep anyway. But yeah, love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.